Hey guys, what's going on? This is your old pal, CHH. Come on in, have a seat. We're back in the Studio B today. Today I want to talk to you guys about some more fun, like, physical media custom box sets. So we did a video on something before, but I got some new information, and I got some new ones to show you guys that I thought you might get a kick out of. So let's get started. Let's go back to this for a second. So we did a video on the Jaws collection, and just to give you a brief rundown, if you didn't see that video, this is a custom box set from a company, from a guy that runs Blockbuster box sets. And there was a lot of interest in this. Let me show you this. This is actually an old version of this where he's done a newer model that's going to be available very, very soon. Hopefully I upload this video quickly enough before he actually drops it, because my downfall is I record a lot of videos at once, so sometimes I could record something on a Monday and it didn't come out for 3 weeks afterwards. But just to show you guys this is a custom Jaws box set. There's art on the top that's really cool. It says Jaws. You've got a Smile, You Son of a Bitch on here. Well, he's done a more updated version of that. But to give you an example of what these are like, here's Jaws the Revenge in this custom hard box. Now, what's fun about this is, you know, when these 4Ks come out, I'm going to be able to, I decided I was going to get the separate releases of 3 and 4, the standard ones. Right now, I've got my Blu-rays in, but you can fit these in here. They fit in nicely. And boom, you've got a custom box set with all of your movies, which I just think is really fun. So here's Jaws the Revenge. We just looked at that one. We'll put that one in here. I got some really new ones that are pretty cool. I'm going to show you guys. Jaws 3, which is just coming out on 4K. And again, you put your Blu-ray in there. These fit Steelbooks too perfectly well. Steelbooks seem to fit even better than standard releases, which is nice. The standard releases, they fit, but there's a lovely snugness to the Steelbooks. So, you know, I talked about how, you know, Universal refuses to actually put a box set together with all the Jaws films. It's like Spielberg has this thing where he wants his movies separated. So this is where, you know, the fans come in and do this. So a lot of people were interested in this at the time. So right now he's working on a brand new box set version that's going to come out. The number one thing I tell you is go follow Blockbuster Box Sets on Facebook. That's where he notifies everybody when he's doing these things. It's a one-man operation. I believe he said he's trying to get a little bit of help with this, but still, it's not something that he can pump out a ton. Like, he does them, he lists them on his Etsy, and you find this stuff out from the Facebook, and then when it's gone, it's gone. So the Jaws one's even more updated, and it looks even cooler that he's doing. So that's going to be available. Again, please go follow him on Facebook, and I'll update you. But this is just a really fun way to elevate your physical media, and I gotta be honest, I'm digging this stuff, so I wanted to show it. Let me show you this one. This is Major League, one of my favorite movies of all time. Check that out. It's got the art of the poster with the baseball and the mohawk on top. Major League up there is just gorgeous. Then you got a picture of the 3 guys, Burnson, Corbin Burnson, this actor, I forget his name. He was Vaughn in the movie, right? No. What is his name in the movie? Tom Berenger is who he is, and of course you've got Charlie down there. This one, you don't hear much space in there. This, like I was talking about, these actually fit Steelbooks really well. As you can see, like, I gotta wiggle it out a little bit, which is perfect. And I've got my Major League Steelbook, which I reviewed in case you guys are fans. Check that out. They fit Steelbooks perfectly, and the material he's using on these are newer. There's like, you gotta squeeze on it to get it to bend a little bit. So look at that, fits perfectly in there, no wiggle. So it's a really fun way to elevate movies that you love in your collection and give them something a little extra, a little more prestige to them, which I just think is super fun. So I was so glad I got the Major League one. This one's really great. One of my favorite 80s movies of all time. But this is really cool. This is, like I said, again, just a really fun way to elevate. What's cool about this, too, is this. It's like, you can also use this to actually elevate some of your older releases and give them a little bit of a pop to make them more fun to keep in your collection. And something I might do is actually with this Evil Dead Trilogy collection. Check this out, guys. This is really cool. This is an Evil Dead Trilogy. And on the side, that's even cooler. You've got this. So obviously, this is a box set that's for the original 3 Evil Dead films. And yeah, really like the art, especially this side, because I'm a big Army of Darkness guy. So these fit in here nice and snug. And you've got 3 cases. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually probably, because I have the Groovy collection, which has the movies on 4K, I think I'm going to take my old Blu-ray releases and maybe my Scream Factory Blu-ray release and use those for this to kind of elevate my old media to give it more life, you know, because, I mean, I don't have steelbooks of 1 and 2, and I think the steelbook for 1 and 2 actually was a single pack, so I could get individual releases for Evil Dead 1 and 2 on 4K. But like I said, for me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give life to my older releases. So I'm going to take my old Blu-ray release of the Evil Dead and put it in here, which is really cool, and yeah, love this movie. I think this movie's as good, if not a little bit better than 2, but I get in trouble a little bit when I say that. Look at the art on that. Yeah, so really, really fun. That's Evil Dead 1. Here is Evil Dead 2, which has that classic skeleton face, man, on the front. How cool is that? And then look at this. Look at the art on the back. Sensational. I love it. Yeah, so that one's really cool. And then, of course, we get our Evil Dead 3 with the classic National Lampoon spoof cover. And then we also have the cool Bill Moseley guy on the back, which I always forget that that's him. But until like the 30th time I watch it, then I memorize that it was him. So yeah, this is a really cool collection for the original Bruce Campbell movies, the Evil Dead trilogy. And there it is on the top as well. So what I think is so fun about this is, like I said, to me, this is a cool way to give life to your standard releases. Like, you know, because with Evil Dead, it's a little interesting. In my case, I don't have 1 and 2 separately. The only way I have them is in that Groovy collection. So I'm going to be able to put my Blu-rays of 1 and 2 in here, and then I can do my Scream Factory Blu-ray for 3 to put that in here. And that's just a really cool way to, like, display the movies. I just love it. I think this is cool. So this is something that he's going to have. Really, really cool. I'm going to have to make sure I get this video out super fast. That way they're available and not totally gone. But I'll tell you this. In the event that it doesn't happen, because I do have a lot of stuff I record and some stuff is like very, very timely, go follow Blockbuster Box Sets on Facebook and you'll know for sure. So there's that. And then this one, when I get the Evil Dead 2013 Steelbook 4K from Scream Factory, I'm definitely going to use it for this. So, boom. Here's a cool case for Evil Dead 2013. Look at that. Look at the artwork on that. So cool, right? Yeah, I dig that a lot. And then, of course, here's Evil Dead Rise, which this was an instance where I did not buy the movie on physical media when it came out instantly because I knew that they were going to do a steelbook for the movie down the road, and guess what? They did. So here's a really cool case for Evil Dead Rise. Even though the poster art was not good for the movie, that's all they put out. But the back is cool. It's actually sideways art. So, and the thing about him is, it's like he seems like he takes suggestions. So if there's movies you're really interested in, he can work on that kind of stuff down the road. I know he's done some really big stuff like the Indiana Jones movies and things like that. So, yeah. Go follow Blockbuster Box Sets on Facebook. I'll put the link down below. He did not ask me to do this video or anything. I just know that the reason I really wanted to do this video and talk about this again is because, like I said, when I did the one for Jaws, the reception was like, I want it. And I want people to have these too. I don't want to just be the only person that has these. So if you want this and things like that, go follow the Facebook page. I'll link it down below, and I'll put the link for his Etsy store as well. Sometimes it'll show no stuff in there, but that's typical for a lot of Etsy stores. I have my own small business, youneedacandles.com, and when we're between sales, we'll keep the store empty and clean. That way that there's no stuff just hanging on. That's just part of the small business stuff. So, yeah, guys, so we've got the Jaws set, which is going to be even more updated, and, yeah, the Evil Dead trilogy set, guys, that is wicked cool. So wicked cool. And I think this is actually like a prototype model as well. So, very, 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 very cool. Elevate your physical media, guys. There are people out there that are doing this. And he's not the only one as well, but a lot of people love these. So, very, very cool. And like I said, to elevate some titles that you really love, like in my instance, Major League, is just something I really love. So, I've got this awesome packing for my Steelbook. Can't beat it, because this is my favorite art as well with the baseball. So there it is, guys. There are cool people out there doing cool things, making physical media collecting even more fun. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Huge giant thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. Without you guys, this would not be possible. To get behind the scenes photos, videos, music, private live streams, and much more, you can subscribe to my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thank you to my patrons.